Oh, yesterday I had dictated one mantra, which I told has to be studied side by side the earlier mantra. Shukrosi, Bhrajosi, Swarasi, Jyotirasi, Apnuhi Shreyamsam Ati Samankrama. There is a mantra from Veda. This is a mantra from Veda, which I dictated. Uta Deva Avahitam Deva. Uta Deva Avahitam Deva Unnayatha Punaha. Utagas Chakrishan Deva Jivayatha Punaha. Deva Jivayatha Punaha. Utagas Chakrishan Deva Deva Jivayatha Punaha. This is a mantra from Veda. Note. Yeah. This is Veda 10.137.1. 10.137.1. Across Vedas also the mantras are complementary, not only in the same Veda. Many times they are complementary one another in the same Veda, sometimes across the Vedas too. Because for all practical purposes, all the four Vedas are put together is one bunch of knowledge. For convenience or depending upon the emphasis that is there, yes, we have divided into Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samveda, Athar Veda. Rig Veda is knowledge predominant, theory predominant. Yajur Veda is practicals, karma predominant. Samaveda is upasana predominant, devotion. And Athar Veda is science predominant. It doesn't mean that other things are not there. It has got everything, but predominant. Basing on the predominance, yes, this is how we understand the classification. But all the four put together is one bunch of knowledge. Okay, Uta Deva Avahitam, Deva Unnayatha Punaha, Utagas Chakrishan Deva, Deva Jivayatha Punaha. This is Rig Veda 10.137.1. Now here Deva is repeated again and again. Uta Deva Vahitam, Deva Unnayatha Punaha, Utagas Chakrishan Deva, Deva Jivayatha Punaha. So the Deva is repeated again and again. So the whole mantra is addressed to those Deva. Uta Deva Avahitam Deva Unnayatha Punaha Uta Agaha Chakrusham. Utagas Chakrusham. Uta Agaha Chakrusham. Deva Jivayatha Punaha. That's the only place where the words have to be separated. Uta Agaha Chakrusham. Other things are very clear. I'm speaking about Deva. So generally in colloquial Sanskrit, other things, Deva we immediately understand as God. But in the Vedic language, it's not so. It's not so. Or it is included. Okay. It's not just God. In Nirukta, we have got one explanation for Deva. They say, Devo Danat, Dyusthane Bhavati Tiva. Devo Danat, Dyusthane Bhavati Tiva. That means or. You can take it in either way. Devo Danat, Dyusthanat Bhavati Tiva. Yo Devaha Sa Devata. So in masculine gender it is Devaha, and in feminine gender it is Devata. Yo Devaha Sa Devata. What we call as Deva, that itself in feminine gender is known as Devata. And the root of the word Deva. Divu is a root. Divu, Krida, Vijagisha, Vyavahara, Dyuti, Stuti, Moda, Mada, Swapna, Kanti, Gati. All these meanings are attached to that root, Dhatu, Divu. I repeat, Divu, Krida, Vijigisha, Vyavahara, Dyuti, Stuti, Moda, Mada, Swapna, Kanti, Gati. So the root says, Divu, Krida, Vijigisha, Vyavahara, Dyuti, Stuti, Moda, Mada, Swapna, Kanti, Gatishu. Gatishu is both. In all this sense, the root do is taken care of and we derive a word. Now here, in this particular context, we are interested in the Dyuti. Dyuti is luminescence, light of knowledge. That's what is supported by that Nirukta. Dyustane bhavati tiva. Vyavahara, to give and take, and the emphasis is on giving. Devo Danat. One who gives is Deva. One who is in a state of light. That's one who is in a state of knowledge, is also called as Deva. So this Deva has got different dimensions. The basic difference is Jada Deva and Chetana Deva. You should be very clear about it. One is Jada Deva and one is Chetana Deva. Deva is there in Jada, Deva is there in Chetana also. Among Chetana we have got Deva, among Jada also we have got Deva. Jada Deva, Chetana Deva. So how do you differentiate between Jada Deva and Chetana Deva? Jada Deva just gives. It never applies any thought. It never applies any discrimination. It just gives. It's the same for all. It gives, just gives. They are discussed several times. Say rain. Rain is a Jada Deva. It just rains. It never discriminates. Oh, this is a good person. So upon his land, I reign well. This is a bad man, so I shall not reign on his land. No, such discrimination is not there. It just rains. Sun. Sun is a Jada Deva. It gives light and heat. And it never discriminates between X and Y, whether they are good or bad, whether they are noble or not. It just gives. Air. It flows without any discrimination. It's the same for all. There are so many such Jada Devas which give life and sustenance to living beings, but while giving so, they never apply their thought because they cannot think. That is Jada. They just give over. No discrimination, nothing. This is one dimension. Then the other dimension is Chetana Deva. I mean, Chetana Deva, yes, they apply their mind and they say what is to be given to whom, how much, when. So many such things are analyzed and then given. It's not just given to all as it is, as Jada Devas do. So in this Chetana Deva, we have got two things again. This Chetana Deva, one dimension is Satchit. Another dimension is Satchidananda. Both give. Satchit to give, Satchidananda to give. Again, there is a small difference between the two. What the Satchit can give, is limited. It cannot give everything. It has got its own limitation, and subject to that limitation, yes, it gives. Satchidananda too gives, and what it gives is abundant, free, pure. It's for all. Then again, the difference between Jadadeva, which gives, and Satchidananda, which gives. Satchidananda, whatever it gives, is in the form of an opportunity. Opportunity is open for all. But how much they get, yes, it depends upon the effort of the Satchit. It's very clear there. Whereas what the Jadadeva gives, anybody can take. Of course, how much they can take is also here. But anybody can take. No restrictions, no conditions. But what Satchidananda gives, it cannot be taken as easily as that. We have to work for it. Only when we work for it, yes, we get it. But to work and to get it is open for all. There's a slight difference between what Jadadeva gives and what Satchidananda gives. Now this word Deva, in several contexts, it's used in singular, and in several contexts in plural. We should be very clear. Wherever it is used in singular, most of the time it refers to Satchidananda, because Satchidananda is one. That entity, Satchidananda, is one and only one. That we are very clear. So whenever it is referred to in singular, it is to that Satchidananda. Devaha, if it is there, definitely it refers to either the Jadadeva or the Satchit Devaha. There are some subtleties which have to bear in our mind. Then only the meaning of the mantra will be clear. It unfolds itself very clearly. So to avoid confusions, that Deva which is unique and one and only one, most of the time they use another word called Ishvara. Ishvara is one. Deva could be several. Several Satchits or maybe Jadadevas. To refer to that one and unique Satchidananda, instead of Deva, a better word is used, that is Ishvara. And I warn once again, when I say Ishvara, don't go to our Puranic Ishvara. Puranic Ishvara is not referred to here. It is a Satchidananda, is called Ishvara. Now here in this mantra, it is referred to Satchits Deva. They have been assigned some duty. And some responsibility is entrusted to them. So it says, you Deva who are capable of giving, or knowledgeable, scholars, noble, yes, you are assigned with some responsibility and some duty. You are entrusted with some responsibility that you have to discharge. That is your duty. Now what's it? Avahitam. Avahitam, that's the first part. Avahitam. Those who are downtrodden. Avahitam, those who are downtrodden, and those who are not able to keep up to the speed and they are lagging behind. They are all referred to as Avahitam. Ava is downward. Hitam, kept. Opposite of is Purohitam. Pura is in front. Hitam, kept. One who is selected to lead, he is called as a Purohita. One is downtrodden, is called an Avahita. So there are so many people who cannot keep up to the speed. They lag behind. They are downtrodden for several reasons. Now regarding them, Deva, you have got a responsibility. Uta Deva Avahitam. Deva unnayatha punaha. Ut nayatha. Unnayatha. Ut means upwards. Nayata. Ni naye is one root. Ni naye. Naye to bring up. Unnayatha. So those who are downtrodden, those who have fallen down, those who are lagging behind, it shall be your duty to pick them up, to support them and make them to stand and bring them forward. You cannot leave them where they are. For some reasons, they are lagging behind, fine. But you as a nobleman, you as a gentleman, you as a person who has got knowledge, you have to give a helping hand and bring them forward, support them, and see that they move ahead. And they move up, they move to a higher level from where they are. They are avahitam, they should be unnayatha, they should be brought forward. And the responsibility is on the Deva, the noble, the knowledgeable, and those who are capable of giving and who like giving. They are capable and they want to give. They want to share. They are called Deva. Uta Deva, Avahitan Deva, Unnayatha Punaha. Nobody is to be left behind. No fellow being is to be left behind. That's the concept. But for certain reasons, they lag behind. They are downtrodden. But they should not be left there. And it is for those who are ahead, those who are in front, to pick them up and bring onto the line. That shall be your responsibility. The technical term for it is onus. O-N-U-S, onus. It shall be your onus. Don't say they are downtrodden, they cannot do sadhana, they have to do sadhana and come. No, they cannot. They cannot. That is their weakness. They cannot. They are not capable. They need some external support. They need a hand to support them to get up and move ahead. And that shall be you, the Deva. Uta Deva avahitam, Deva unnayatha punaha. So how many times I do punaha again and again? Because with one helping hand, they may be able to come up or they may not. They will again fall down. Don't leave them there. Again and again, you help them and see that they come forward. And your duty is completed only when they come forward. How many times you try is immaterial. But you try and try. Deva unnayatha punaha. Bring them up. Don't leave them at the condition where they are. Because they are your fellow beings. Very simple. They are your fellow beings. And whatever pleasure and peace that one wants to enjoy, yes, that they can get only when they move ahead. When they are downtrodden, when they are lagging behind, they cannot experience that peace. They cannot experience that pleasure. And they are entitled to it. They are entitled to it. So you see that they deserve, you see that they get a helping hand, and see that finally they get that peace and pleasure. How many times you try? That's immaterial. You have to see that that condition is achieved. Once, twice, thrice, 100 times, it doesn't matter. It's your onus. And when you discharge this duty of yours, yes, you are rightly called as Deva. Otherwise, you are a pseudo Deva. No. If you are really a Deva, this is what you should like, this is what you should do from the bottom of your heart, and see that your fellow beings too come to your level and will be in a position to experience pleasure and peace. Among these who are downtrodden, there is one more category. Uta means and. Then. Agaha. Third line, agaha. Agaha iti papanama. Agahi iti papanama. They are sinners. They commit sin. Mostly they commit the sin because of their ignorance. They don't know what is sin, what is right, what is wrong. Given the circumstances, given their weaknesses, they commit sins. Now what is a sin? We have discussed. Papa. Pata iti atmanam iti papam. Which pulls our souls down. That's papa. The souls become weaker. The souls become impure because of such thoughts, words, and actions. And all that is categorized as agaha. Agas iti papam. They commit it. Some, because of their weakness, they know it is papa, but still they do it. Some don't know whether it is papam or punyam, they do it just. But the result is the same. Whether you commit papa knowingly or unknowingly, the result is the same. You are pulled down. Your soul becomes weak. Your soul becomes impure. And it becomes undeserving for the experience of peace and bliss. That's the final result. It's the same. Just because a person is doing without knowing, that person will not be spared. Without knowing or by knowing, whatever it is, the result is the same. Now, because the soul becomes weak, because the soul becomes impure, what is that condition? That condition is, they say, jiva chava. Jiva chava. They are like a corpse which is breathing. They are dead, but they are breathing. This is a very peculiar condition. It means they are living, but they are not able to enjoy anything out of that life. They are burdened. Like a dead body. The dead body is there, but it cannot experience anything. In the same way, they are also breathing, they are not dead, but they cannot experience anything. So it is as good as they are dead. Jiva chava. A breathing corpse. That is their condition. They are very much living, but they cannot get anything out of their life as a dead body. It's a very horrible condition. It's a very horrible condition. Utagascha krusham deva. So what you have to do? Deva jiva yatha punaha. Blow life into their souls. Jiva yatha, jiva prana dharane. That's the root. Give back life to them. Give back breath to them. Give back capacity for them to experience life, the peace and pleasure. Whose duty it shall be? It shall be the duty of the Deva. It shall be your responsibility. Because they themselves, they are dead, breathing corpses. They cannot do anything. They are helpless. They are burdened with their papa chintana, papa walk, and papa karya. They are overburdened. They cannot. They are subdued. So it shall be your responsibility to blow life. Give life to them. Jiva yatha punaha. How you can do it? Remove that burden. That means guide them. What is papa, what is punya? And tell them what you are doing, this is papa. As long as you are doing this sin, you will not be in a position to experience, you will not deserve to experience pleasure or peace. Leave it. What is the alternative? Give the alternative. To practice it, help them. And finally, they will be relieved of those burdens. And they'll be able to get up. And now, life is blown into them. Jiva yatha punaha. Once, twice, thrice, do it until you achieve it. And now they come to a level of experiencing peace and pleasure. peace and ananda. Agaha chakrusham. They commit sin. So one Subhashita is there, which explains the condition of such people who are jivachavas, who are breathing corpses. And it is from Mahabharata. Address I have to verify and see it. I'll just quote it, you can note down. Punyasya phalam icchanti. It's very simple. Punyasya phalam icchanti. Punyam nechanti manavaha. They want the fruits of punya. They want the fruits of good deeds, but they never do good deeds. Punyasya phalam icchanti. Punyam nechanti manavaha. Punyam na icchanti manavaha. They don't want to do that good work. But the result of good work, yes, they are very much after. Na papa phalam icchanti. Na papa phalam icchanti. They definitely don't like the fruits of papa, the sin. Because they know that it is burdensome, it's horrible. It inflicts on them a lot of sufferings, they know it. Na papa phalam icchanti. And what they do? Papam kurvanti yatnataha. Papam kurvanti yatnataha. With effort, they do papa. Actually, they should have avoided it, no. But they do it with effort. Deliberately, they commit papa. But they don't want the results of papa. But it will never happen. It will never happen. You do punya, you get the result of punya. You do papa, you get the result of papa. You cannot do one and expect the result of the other. It will never happen. Punyasya phalam icchanti, punyam nechanti manavaha. Na papa phalam icchanti, papam kurvanti yatnataha. Again and again, with effort, they do that papa. Now those who are into such sinful acts, they are burdened, they suffer, and they are breathing corpses. They are dead. But still, for all practical purpose, they appear to be as living because they breathe. Just breathing is not the sign of life. Along with breathing, they should be able to experience the pleasure and peace of life. Then that is real living. That they are not able to. So for such people, Deva, what you should do is Jivayatha Panaha, blow life into their routine things. Blow life into their thoughts, blow life into their words, blow life into their action. And finally, let them live in the real sense and experience the pleasure and peace of this world. It shall be your duty. Now let us take both mantras together now. In one mantra it says, Apnihi Shreyamsam Ati Samankrama. So you gain your auspicious things by overtaking those who are equal to you. Move ahead. Leave others behind, you take one step forward and achieve it. If I just say that much, yes, that is what is happening today. By hook or crook, by exploitation or anything, we are just running in the race and we are throwing everyone behind. But Vedas don't stop there. It says, you have taken one step ahead, fine, stop there, look back. You find so many people who are left behind. So what you have to do? Unnayatha punaha, pick them up, pull them towards you and see that they are all become your equals. Now all are equal. Now what next? Ati samankrama. So those who are equal to you, you leave them behind and take one step ahead. Can I just go on taking like that? No. You have taken one step ahead, stop there, look back. You have left so many people behind you. Pick them up, blow life into them, and see that they also come to that level. Now they are all equal. Now what to do? Overtake those who are equal to you and move one more step ahead. You see, this is a continuous process. It's a continuous process. To make everyone equal, in the modern day terms, they call it as communism. If I'm allowed to use that word, communism. Communism is a social philosophy where they consider all human beings in the society as equal. No discrimination, they are all equal. And nobody owns anything in that society. Everything belongs to the state and everybody is allowed to use it equally. That's the basic concept of communism. But there is one sarcastic comment about it. That's why it has failed. That is, in communism, all are equal, but some are more equal. That's the comment what they make. Because those who are there to control and see that it is distributed to everyone equally, yes, they take a lion's share. All are equal, but some are more equal. It happens. It happens. So communism has failed. Now here in this mantra, we feel whether that tinge or color of communism is there or not, because we want everyone to be equal. So is it communism? No, no. One very glaring difference is there between the two. A prominent difference is there. What is that? Once they are equal, communism stops. But here this mantra says, once you are equal, take one step ahead. And don't go on taking the steps, stop there, look behind and bring them up to your level. Then what to do? Again, take a step ahead. Now a word what I use generally for this condition is dynamic communism. Where communism stops once they are equal, here the Vedic communism, if I am allowed to use that word, is dynamic in nature. You never stop at all. You make them equal, you move ahead, pull them to your level, move ahead. So the society and the people around you, including ourselves, we will all be on the move continuously. Continuous move towards the goal. It never stops. We take a step ahead, pull them to our level, become equal, overtake, move ahead. So the difference is there. Some people are left behind, pull them to your level, again move ahead. So it's a wonderful concept where everyone we progress and everyone who is left behind is taken along. We don't leave them there. We don't leave them there. So the right word for this is dynamic communism is equal to humanism. Humanism has to be dynamic. Humanism has to care for self and others. This is humanism. And humanism is the one which always wins, provided we practice it rightly. It always wins. It can never fail. All other philosophies, all other concepts will fail, because they are not comprehensive in nature. But this is comprehensive. It looks into all facets. It considers everything and helps everyone to move and take others also along with them. There is a concern for those who are downtrodden. There is a concern for those who are lagging behind. And it's possible only in humanism and not elsewhere. Not elsewhere. And they are very clear that responsibility is given to noble people, Deva. It's given to noble people. They have to do it. It's their responsibility. The path is clear, the process is clear, the responsibilities are clear. And the net result is the society thrives. And once again, please note, this holds good for all people, at all places, at all times. It never discriminates. In any society, you follow this principle and the society thrives. You follow it in any country, nation, it thrives. Follow it throughout the world, the whole world thrives. We move towards our prosperity together. Moving towards prosperity together is a basic concept of Vedas. Sam vavrudhu sobhagaya. This is a piece of another Veda mantra. Sobhagaya, for your prosperity. Vavrudhu, move ahead. How? Sam means together. Prosperity of an individual is never possible, because every individual is part of the society. They cannot live alone. They are social beings. So if at all an individual wants prosperity, that person has to find one's prosperity in the prosperity of the whole society. The whole society is prosperous. Of course, that person too will be prosperous because he is part of it. A secluded, segregated prosperity of one individual or one family is never possible. It will not happen. Our prosperity is always linked, fused with the prosperity of the society. That's the reality. So if I want my prosperity, I have to work for the prosperity and good of the society, not individual. It's a wonderful practical guideline. Sam vavrudhu sobhagaya. That's another piece of Veda mantra. So there are so many such guidelines. Sam gacchadvam. You are familiar with that. Move together. Because you move alone, you will fall down at some place. You cannot progress. Because you are depending on your own strengths. But sam gacchadvam, it is a joint effort. It is a joint force. What is the modern concept for it? Sam gacchadvam. They call it as, in the modern times, synergy. Synergy is a word what they have coined for it. What is that synergy? Synchronized energy. Synchronized energy has been converted into synergy, a new word they have coined it. Yes, I have got some energy. You have got some energy. X has got some energy. Y has got some energy. Now, all these energies, when they are synchronized, the power is more. Individually, they are less. So, if this is to be put mathematically, it's a wonderful mathematics we get. 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. We fail to understand mathematically. How can 2 plus 2 be 5? 2 plus 2 has to be 4. Yes, when you're discussing 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, we are looking at these two separately, segregated, individually. But as they are synchronized, when this 2 plus 2, they synchronize, yes, little more will be added, therefore it becomes 5. 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. That's the result of synergy. Individually, I can do something. Another individual can do something separately. But both of us, if we join together, because of the mutual support, something more can be brought out from both of us. And that adds to that extra one. 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Mathematically, it appears wrong. But it is human philosophy. In humanism, yes, it is a right formula. It's a right formula. Synchronized energy. Sam gacchadvam. You see, these concepts are thousands of years old and they stand true in every era. It is true for everyone at all places, at all times. Whatever energies we have, if we synchronize, the result will be higher than the mathematical total. That's the reality. We have to experience it, then it will happen. When a person is working along with us for the same goal, yes, he will be motivated to deliver something more. We do have it. We do have it. But as it is, what best we can give will be giving. But when synchronization is there, I feel like giving something more. Yes, we do have that something more. But unless it is prompted by that synchronization, it will not come out. That's the beauty of it. So moving together is the crux of the whole matter. Moving together is the crux of the whole humanism. Nobody is left behind. We will have an urge to move forward. And at the same time, we will have an urge to take along with us those who are left behind. Now, the problem of the haves and have-nots today is because we are not following this humanism, this guideline. Haves continues to be haves. They grow richer and richer. Poor grow poorer and poorer. Because there is no one to take care of them. When say poor, it's not only with respect to money, with respect to so many other things. Knowledge, strength, social status, whatever you call it. So it shall be the responsibility of those who are ahead to look back and take them together. Then the world thrives totally. That is compassion. That is love for fellow beings. It's not just a theory. It's not just a theory. It has to be applied. It has to be experienced. And a true human being will really enjoy doing it. That's another thing. A true human being who is compassionate will enjoy doing it. And while doing it, that person never expects anything. It does it as though it's my duty and I do it. And I want to do it more and more. I want to live long and do it more and more. There is that mantra, Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shatam tama. I want to live for 100+ years and continue doing this as though it's my duty without any expectation. Now the beauty is that if we expect something, you are prone to disappointment if you don't get whatever you have expected. But if you enjoy your work and do it, whatever you get, you will be happy because you never expected it. When I don't expect, even whatever I get, I feel it as a bonus. I feel it as something extra. Why extra? Because I've enjoyed my work. So the fruits of my work is got already in the form of enjoying the work. Over. I have done the work wholeheartedly. I have loved the work what I have done. I am satisfied with the job what I have done. And that's my result. Got already. Anything extra, anything what I get is extra and I'm benefited more. And there is no cause for disappointment whatsoever. This is the way we have to take life. And all such things are embedded in these two mantras. Not only these two, there are many such mantras. We are just studying two under the microscope, and these two tell us about this. Shukrosi, Bhrajosi, Swarasi, Jyotirasi, Apnahi Shreyam Samati Samankrama. Plus, Utadeva Avahitam, Deva Unnayatha Punaha, Utagascha Krishan Deva, Deva Jivayatha Punaha. One is from Atharva, one is from Rigveda. So complementary to one another. And there are many, many such mantras which support this concept. Of course, in the course of discussion, we'll be seeing such mantras again and again. We have to feel it. We have to feel it. We want our prosperity. We want our progress. Fine. But it is not in our individual progress. It's a collective progress. Collectively, if the society and the world progress and prosper, yes, our progress and prosperity is ensured because we are part of it. This is the way we have to look at things. But if we plan for our own individual prosperity, our own individual progress, it will never happen. It will never happen. Even if it happens, let us say, even if it happens, to protect it, to secure it, is a very, very big headache because around us there are so many people who are deprived of it. And there will be a threat from them always. But if everybody is prosperous, there is no threat at all. If I got some valuables, I have to lock it because my neighbor doesn't have it. But if everybody has it, We need not lock it at all. They also have it, we also have it. You see, it's as simple as that. Individual progress is a failure, whereas collective progress is a reality. But to realize this, yes, we need deep contemplation. That's what we call it as dhyana, deep contemplation. If we contemplate upon it deeply, yes, we realize this. And always, whenever you want to progress, whenever you want prosperity, yes, we wish for the prosperity and progress of all without any expectation. In that talk, I am also there, I will also get the benefit. It's a wonderful secret of life, to gain prosperity and progress. Let's think about it, contemplate about it deeply, and practice it on life to the best extent possible. Okay, thank you for the day. Okay.